and Sustainable Development, or IGF, Intergovernmental Forum, to develop a mining policy framework. To date, the only EU members of the 43-nation forum are Romania and the EU, while France, Germany, Portugal, and Sweden have observer status. Greece may wish to consider active membership in this forum as it seeks to ensure the maximum benefit and the least environmental impacts of its growing mining sector. Through the IGF, Canada led the development of a mining policy framework. The framework was recognized during the review of mining at the UN in 2011 and is a compendium of best practices in the development of policies and regulations to address all aspects of mining, from exploration to mine development, mine operation, closure and post-closure rehabilitation. More information about the IGF and its work can be found on the IGF website. Finally, the very important theme of corporate social responsibility, CSR. To complement the governance work with governments, Canada is also working to promote corporate social responsibility in mining through the CSR strategy. CSR is defined as the voluntary activities undertaken by a company to operate in an economically, socially, and environmentally sustainable manner. Designed to promote responsible mining, the strategy is built on 4 pillars: the promotion of internationally recognized CSR performance guidelines, host government governance capacity building, the creation of an office of the CSR Councillor, and the CSR Centre for Excellence. The Canadian Institute of Mining, Metallurgy and Petroleum hosts a Corporate Social Responsibility Centre of Excellence, which helps ensure that Canadian mining companies are world leaders. Through this strategy, Canada is working collaboratively with governments, industry, and other stakeholders to promote responsible mineral development. The Government of Canada encourages and expects all Canadian companies working around the world to respect all applicable laws and international standards, to operate transparently and in consultation with host governments and local communities, and to conduct their activities in a socially and environmentally responsible manner. Where there are differing views on mining, we appeal to all stakeholders to engage in an open dialogue to find win-win solutions for all parties. Canada helps foster and promote sustainable development and responsible business practices in countries where Canadian extractive sector companies operate, as we recognize the importance of establishing an environment in which responsible investment can take place. Canada is committed to supporting the corporate social responsibility practices of Canadian companies operating abroad. It is Canada's stance that voluntary initiatives advance public policy objectives in a more flexible, expeditious, and less costly way than regulation or rigid legislative regimes. To conclude, the Government of Canada recognizes the important role the mining sector plays in our economy and the leadership it exercises, not only in environmental protection and corporate social responsibility, but in innovation. Canada also promotes good governance and measures to ensure the sustainable development of natural resources globally. I am confident that the Canadian experience in mining and the excellence of leading companies such as Eldorado Gold can make a significant contribution as Greece develops its vast, untapped mineral wealth, unleashing new opportunities for economic development. Σας ευχαριστώ πολύ. Thank you.
Ambassador, thank you very much. I think, and thank you also for your genuine interest actually in promoting Greece's investment opportunities in Canada. We thank you deeply for this. And we're looking forward to a further cooperation in the years to come. Thank you. Thank you very much for your participation.